Okay. What did I do? I'll try to make a highlight. Oh, come on. What's going on? Anyway, welcome. Okay. Let's see if this works. Whoop. Oh, there it is. Are you serious? I might have... What? Okay, whatever. Okay. I have my own weird problems going on, too. Let's see. Looks like we're good. I mean, you guys are here. Hello. Looks like... Yeah, last week I must have sent a... I tried testing that Twitter, schedule a Twitter post. I thought it would, you know, just be in like 10 minutes last week. But instead it sent it 10 seconds ago. So, that's cool. Sorry about that. Maybe I should delete it. Maybe I should. That seems right. Let's take this one and delete it. There we go. Okay. Welcome, guys. Oof, everything's weird. I just gotta situation myself as I just went through a really long, lengthy, meeting. Nice little Zoom meeting with the Midnight Mayor's crew. So I was able to kind of be the one artist on that team. We had a script reading to read the Midnight Mayor script for the pilot episode, so that took a little longer than I thought, but here we are. Welcome. Okay. What are we gonna do? How are you guys? Ready? Thank you. Push it up. I don't know why. Also, the little top left thing of the subscriber and pledge thing. I don't know how to make that update. It seems to only like update. I'm talking about random stuff right now, but the thing only like really updates once it's like once the stream box is open, which I only keep open like for like 2 hours a week, and it doesn't seem to like notice when subscribers actually come in. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we got it pushed up. We're good. Thank you. Welcome to Circle. What are we doing? I've been just so thinking about the that Midnight Mayor's meeting pretty much the whole week to just sit back here and go, I don't know what really I'm gonna be doing today. I had an idea, and now as I drew like the thumbnail for this particular stream right now, I had another idea. So why don't we do that? The idea I had, the newest one is my voice is to take Derpy and then draw her in different styles. Depending on you guys in the chat can like comment and say like, oh, I'll draw her in X style, and then maybe I can try that. There you go. I guess it works now. Thank you. But anyway, that's really weird. Unless you unsubscribe to just check it. But thank you. But yeah, we can try and like say, example, if this wasn't Pony, then I could say, hey, draw Derpy in Pony style, and then I would draw her like that. So, why don't we start off with that, and we can get some suggestions from you guys, and I can start with that. Otherwise, I think I'll probably keep my first, I guess, suggestion later on for Thursday instead. It's got to be more of a free-form drawing, but I want this one to be more, we have something to all kind of work around kind of a thing. So how's that sound? Obviously, if it doesn't, then we'll just be here for 50 minutes more. Because otherwise, yeah. I was thinking like it's some other kind of like cartoon or manga or film kind of a style. Something that has like a maybe like distinct or, yeah, Dragon Ball, something like that, where it has a cartoon that has a particular style to it, kind of a thing. Dragon Ball will work. So as you saw like a thumbnail of how she looks, we'll try to see if we can do that. Can draw her CJ. Sasha, you might have to be more specific on that. I'm not quite sure what you mean, but I can draw it to Dragon Ball 1. Just because I'm not sure anything else. All these are just be like real sketchy, that they're not going to be, you know, too much more than, I'm already drawing it, eyebrows. Much more than just like, more than whatever I'm just doing right now. And then she's gonna go, let's see. That'd be Akira Toriyama. Oh. Is that the... Well, it has Akira, so I thought Akira first, but I guess that's not Akira style. Would that be more... that... I don't even know what that is. Let me know. I don't know, it's Lisa Simpson here. There you go. I don't know how far I want to go with this. Like, if I wanted to do more than this, I think this should be, hopefully, just get our ball rolling, I guess. Haha. As I, like, warm up, I guess. Ah. It is, okay. I thought it was, like, Kingdom Hearts or something. It was Koriyama. Or what was it? Toriyama. I guess I'm just making these on the fly too, so I'm not exactly a Dragon Ball super fan to know whether or not this is at all close. Probably no more than the cartoonist extraordinaire. Just worried about not knowing how to make more than just the best right now. Or whether or not. And it just really translate. I mean, this be like colored, I guess. We could do a color layer, maybe just like do some really fast coloring. Any other suggestions? Like if I finish this right now, I'll be looking for that. But I know kind of what I'm looking for. Would be all this. Kind of like that. We just used. Never know how to get her hair color. That's not it at all. Let's see. That's closer. I also did Chrono Trigger. Oh yeah. Never played that. But I've seen some gameplay of it and it seems really cool. Let's do dark. Maybe I should get like a palette or something first. Because all these are going to use the same palette pretty much. I don't know. Again, I'm not exactly prepared to do this right away. I mean, this was just like a backup dot I'm trying to do now. Bizarre, guys. Maybe her eyes be more get like the pupils in there or something. Is this close? I don't know. There we go. It's warm up. We'll get better later on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have music just because my voice never really gets louder than music that would be tolerable, I guess. That would be indistinguishable. Also, just music choices never really clash. They clash with anyone else. Like, I remember like doing a stream like 3 or 4 years ago, and I started to like, I didn't have a microphone, so I just played music, and it was just like, I wanted to play Paper Mario music, and then like someone like immediately said like, I hate Paper Mario, don't play this music, and I was like, well, now what do I do, you know? So then it just becomes like a super awkward, you know, situation where it's just like, what do I do? Yeah, it's also probably too. It's just like, you never please anyone with that, so. That's our quick warm-up. Any other kind of things? Any kind of style or cartoon or film against, I don't know what kind of film I'm even thinking of. But, something like that. Probably what you probably think I would know better. I've definitely seen like the first season of Dragon Ball, but I just can't remember how to draw them well. Maybe I should use references? I don't know if that's more interesting or not. But, yeah. If you guys have any more just random dots right now, and then we can keep this going. Also kind of like more interactive as well. If there's no music, then you can like add your own too. You know, you can play like in a new tab or whatever and play like any other kind of music. So like, yeah, even like Megalovania, you can play that along too in a different tab. And like, you can have your own playlist. think it'd be more interesting as well too. Yeah, that works. Ghibli. Okay, maybe I should look these up better. Let's get a reference tab. Just so I can get something out. Because otherwise these are very... they're very particular. I don't want to get it right. There you go. Okay. Here we go. We get the previous color there. Probably should make palettes. Toon Boom has palettes. Much more. Okay. And then you're in the right color. Dang. This color. Okay. One thing at a time, but yes, I will do that. Maybe just get some kind of... I don't know why I'm going really fast with this. I feel like I'm on speedrun mode without being too careful of any of this. Let's undo this. I just haven't today I just haven't took a breath really today. So I feel like I'm still in that mode and I'm really just sweating just stuff. Bothered just how not good I am at today. So sorry. I don't know. I think my just anxiety has just been too high recently. I just feel like I'm not... Never really just came down from that high, really. There you go. This is better. Okay, now I'm getting into the groove of it. This is turned out a little better than I expected here. There you go. Bigger horse, I guess. Oh, no, it's like a cat. There you go. Alright. And again, these are just sketches. I don't really expect them to be much more than that. But maybe we can do something with maybe like a gumdrop shape so it's wider at the bottom. Something like this. I don't know. It's really just making this up at this point. Tail. I could put a work form uniform on, I guess. Something like that, maybe. Big cheeks. And just too much hair. Like that. Wispy. There you go. And then cheeks. Looks like a cat. That's alright. Alright. Well, that's pretty much Animal Crossing style. But without the I don't know. What am I even saying? A little bit more hair, I guess. A little more wispy. At the end of this, I just want to be better than that cartoonist extraordinary guy. That's all I want. Let's see. Get rid of the eye. Let's see. Get rid of that. And then let's get rid of that. And then let's get brown. How we doing? Hello. It was like, man. Probably want to watch that later too. Let's see. This would be this color too. There you go. That's something. Well, yeah. I think I've slowly got a little bit more breath in me. So there we go. Okay. Oof. Let's see. What was it? Diamond Tiara? Let's see. Animal Crossing? Adrian. It's about to become better than the Turner. I don't know. Yeah, because he's so extraordinary that he already has like his drawing already below it. And you can already see somehow an original drawing like already underneath. That's how pro he is. So let's draw Derpy as Diamond Tiara and then see how that works. Not too high up. There you go. Let me just see, I get this right. There you are. Okay. Womp, 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 bop, 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 bop. And then should be like, There you go. And then another more of these and stripes. There you go. Oh, cheek. I don't know. Not really happy with that cheek. I'd like her head to be more forward. Something like that. So then maybe like that, or maybe it should be that. Let's see. I'm getting it. This takes a bit. Okay, that should do. Big cheek. That's what happened here. Okay. Get this color again. So I just like coloring technique here to do it real quick. It's just have a separate layer underneath. That's the fill color layer. Because I know, like here, I'm not don't have too many shapes that are closed. So that's what I'm trying to circumvent that by using a separate thing and just kind of going around real quick. Something like that. Just making sure that I'm on the right layer is the important part here. And then that works. Pretty good. Alright. Let's see here, so I'm going to go around real quick. And I could do another pink color. And just kind of like emphasize that maybe it's colored this way instead. Like that. There you go. Maybe this could be maybe more white. Something like that. And just a couple stripes. Just to say, there you go. How's that? Whew. Alright. Next one. What was it? Animal Crossing? Okay. Okay. Thanks for joining. Let's do the next one. It's Animal Crossing. I know I made that 3D version. Cat, maybe. Let's give me something. There you go. Okay, next up. Animal Crossing. I'm just trying to do as many as I can, as quick as I can, but I've just been... Circle. There you go. Just haven't had enough time. Like, I still feel like I'm... Usually what I, when I, like, animate or, like, work, I try to do it as quick as I can. Just make it the most time efficient. But then I never... Now... I really think like, oh yeah, maybe I should, for these particular streams, also maybe, you know, cut back on that. So I feel like I'm still in that mode, you know. Let's see. I do like the big eyes. Maybe like a punchy kind of character. Eyes are bigger. There you go. And then maybe I have like a nose. How big of a nose? I don't know what this is. Ha! That's something. And then they got the bean body. And then they're like, check out my cool shirt that I got. Isn't it cool? I'm gonna tell you all about it. You know, you can buy a shirt just like this at Nook Shop. That's where I get all of my consumer goods. Pay the economy. It's good for you. Okay. I don't know what happened here. Okay. Maybe the nose is weird. Maybe I can round it out. That's what I had like with the 3D version. I wasn't able to get any kind of good shape out of the nose. Then do it a little bit. Feels like a Sesame Street character. Trying to figure it out. Yeah, that'll work. And then yeah. Gonna talk about that. Okay. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. While I'm working on this, let's see if I can draw it on the right layer. That'd be cool too. Want to figure out the next style? What would you guys like to see next? Maybe open to that. Go for, again, another 2D hour. Let's see as I figure this out of what is where now. Let's see. Okay. I don't know, these designs are getting weirder. That's good too. Just make it as impromptu really as possible. That's where I'm going with it. I'm also exploring just like expressions too. What would be next? Let's get maybe like a pink, maybe like inner ear shape. Like that. And then let's get this to be white here. You can do the same pink and then I can figure it out. Really like a darker, I don't know, like purple? Or not. There you go. Okay. Be good with that. Okay. Hello. 16-bit. Okay. Well, why not? We can definitely try. Would you like it to be actual pixel art? Or rather in sort of style? Something like that. Hello, Penny. How you doing? Let's see. So I drew that. Kind of show what we got so far as I figure out like what would you guys like to see next. Let's see. Oh. Wait, you, oh, okay. Hi, legit then. Always possible. Okay. Maybe like a Pokemon sort of. And it just has to be like maybe like a Pokemon like looking down kind of a shape. Cause I can do that maybe. Or it's like there's like a top down maybe. Just maybe try to get something out and then like their body kind of goes into foreshortening maybe. Something like that. Obviously like your pixel limit to some of this. But then like their head would be looking down. And then maybe there you go. Oh boy. Hello. Maybe we can have like a hat or something 2. So we foreshorten and down. And then draw the hat, which might have to be symmetrical to save on space. So maybe the arrow goes up, maybe? Be an up arrow. There you go. There you go. It's not half bad, but not half great either. So we're in the middle. I'm okay with that. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Still on the wrong layer. There's only 2 layers to worry about, and I'm still always on the same layer. The wrong one. That's incredible. Accessories just go around. Okay. And then this be like our top-down looking game kind of sprite, maybe. Something in there, probably. Or if it's, yeah, it's trying to be. For whatever reason, obviously I'd never click this button, but it automatically turns on from what I see, unless I'm somehow doing it, and I just never see it. You guys can go back in the footage and see where I clicked over this and clicked that button. Yeah, that gets annoying. Now I'm on the wrong layer because it made me switch. Oh boy. Okay. That was just taking a bit. I put all the color on the wrong layer. It's all on one layer, isn't it? Yeah. Whoops. Hopefully this should be fine though. Yeah. Okay. Maybe coloring was a bad idea. Because it's making it more complicated. Okay. So that, and then maybe red. Yeah, I know what to do. Okay. Let's see. What's our next one? What are we thinking? That's done. What are we looking for? Okay. What do we think next? I don't know, because I always feel like when people make those, I can draw my OC in like 20 different styles or 20 different cartoons. I always feel like they always, you know, do like a weird, like, easy way out, or like they, you know, like how I did with like Dragon Ball. It's like, I don't know, so I'm gonna make it like into Goku kind of a thing. So, I don't know if I should get into this because it's like a real pet peeve that it's like, when people do those, hey, I'm gonna do 20 different cartoons styles of my OC. It's like they tend to like make them like the main character when if they existed on that show, if their OC guest starred on that cartoon show, they wouldn't look like the one that you drew. You know, it'll be like, hey, I'm gonna draw like Powerpuff Girls style, but then use like blossoms, or like make themselves into a Powerpuff Girl. That's where I would get like weird, because it's like you're not, you know, doing like a Simpsons kind of route where you I don't know how to spell adventure. Oh no, adventure. Where you're not taking like a, you know, with Powerpuff Girls, you're not drawing. What I would expect you to draw would be like if they were guest starring. If you don't see guest starred on the show, why would they be a Powerpuff Girl? That's weird. It's not like with The Simpsons where they happen to be looking like Bart. You know, if that's what it seems like you're doing, you know, with some of those. That's just what I've seen. Like they would make themselves into Powerpuff Girls, or if like be Gravity Falls style, but then they would draw them like with exactly looking like a base of one of the kids and then draw their OC's hair on it. And it's like, great. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's interesting too. Counterpoint to it, yeah. Second here is a really wacky new experimental. So they just use very careful. That's what I'm trying to do with this. It's like, with Adventure Time, it's not to like not know too much about it, but also kind of look at it and go, instead of it just being Finn and then adding my OC or whatever I need to on top of it, it's like, what would they look like instead? It's like, yeah, you think about the qualities of it, and you gotta think of other types of characters, like what would a person be if you had to make a new race or something out of it. What would it be? You can try it. I don't know. It just feels like because with the Simpsons, they always like, they're not, if Paul McCartney shows up, he doesn't look like Homer. You know what I mean? They don't take Homer and then take his hair and clothes off and then put Paul McCartney's hair on top. You know, his body shape is completely different, and it just looks like a human. But then you just put the Simpsons' eyes on top of it, and it looks like completely different. So there's pros and cons for all that, I guess. I just gotta think of like wacky shapes for Adventure Time and think about that. And I got that, and then maybe I don't know how you would make it into a snoot. Maybe that. No, that's just normal. It can be like that. Those are really high up. Looks like a pig. That's okay. I don't know. I just want to experiment today. I just didn't want to do anything too grounded, I guess. And I was like, it'll be fine. I'm gonna follow this. Maybe just like a small body. And you gotta get the legs or the limbs being really long, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, this isn't Finn that I'm drawing you. It's like something completely different. But I just kind of took like somewhat of the face. I don't know. That's what more I want to see than literally just making Finn and then saying like, oh, I drew hair and then bop bop, and it's wow, you know. So I want to do something different with it. This makes it more interesting too, because then it actually shows like you're able to deconstruct both characters, you know. Because I can make, you know, Finn all day, but can you make a new type of character in that style kind of a thing? And that shows more of an actual real world kind of thing, you know. So maybe not eyelashes. Shows that you actually know more of the source as well as how things are constructed, rather than, hey look, I can make it a Powerpuff Girl and then put my hair on it. Yeah. So I think do Sonic. Surface level analysis of art styles, exactly. Where it's instead of, yeah, what I've been saying, instead of trying to decompose and figure out like how, you know, you don't have obviously you don't have the Simpsons Bible or art style guide to figure out like how are these actually constructed. It's like, well, I found the main character on Google and then I made that character kind of thing. So I was like, cool. So that Goku was a warm-up just because didn't have any reference, but now I do, so I'm able to look at it and go dissect it enough to figure things out. Obviously in a quick, sketchy way that doesn't exactly meet any kind of standard, but it's like, it's a start. Okay. But yeah. Maybe we can... The fun is that we could use these and then expand upon them or make them more cleaner. And I'm just trying to get as many as I can out here. Kind of a thing. So now we got Sonic. Ooh, which version are I thinking? I think I've been drawing... I had a commission like a couple months ago where I wanted like classic-ish kind of style. At least that's what I was able to... that I was more comfortable with. At least translating that too. Yeah. Yeah. Because the easiest with Sonic would just be like, oh, I draw Sonic and then add something onto it. Or I can try to figure out like how to make a horse Sonic character work in and then use those elements that kind of go over multiple characters kind of thing. And that's kind of what I'm looking more forward to, looking to more. Thank you, Legit, and I guess also Penny, if that was the case. Okay. Let me drink some more. Let me get classics on it. I think that's easier. Or the one that was in the Sonic Mania cartoons. Let's go with that. Okay. Let's see. So instead of drawing Sonic, I want to draw my own original character. Dronic. I mean, obviously they all have circle heads. I try to make that into one simple shape instead. Okay. Womp. I mean, do they all have like the ski mask eyes, or does some of them have different types? Because obviously, this isn't really gonna work. Do they all have that? I'm trying to think if there's any, like does Rouge or Knuckles even have it? They all kind of do. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I got really confused. See you then. Ugh. Yeah, let's see. Let me actually just look. Because that's the only one that I can think of. Actually has a somewhat of a different face. It'd be... Yeah, she kind of has the same thing. Maybe it's... the cat, please. Trying to, like, amalgamate between them. Okay. Yeah. So instead of the ski mask, it kind of becomes two eyes then. But it still has this kind of a shape here. And then... That's be more of a... I don't know. The snout's not really gonna work with this one. I could just do this, but then it doesn't really match. But kind of want to see with ski mask. Okay, yeah, we'll see. So otherwise, it has to be like way up here to do it, and then you get the eyes. And then you get excited, and then you get maybe something like that. Is that interesting? That's something. There you go. We can add the hair. It could be a ponytail, it could be something else, or it could just go in front. Kind of like that. Yeah, get it real big. Real big and floppy. There you go. There you go. And have these ears. There you go. Kind of like Sonic hair. Yeah, also have this going on. Got to do hands on hip, I guess, because that's barely all I'm good at. Maybe I have the giant hand. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of this. Let's see. So obviously once you kind of know, how these kind of work, then you can add more onto it instead, rather than just copying it verbatim. Womp. And then you get the, now you want a thumbs up. Yeah. I think I just drew a new OC. There we go. Meh. Alright. The mouth is weird, but I'll go with it. Try Rayman. There we go. Thank you. Should I color this? Oh yeah. Forgot that was there. Let's see. So that's actually a different color. So this is up here. Schema's on top is this color, but then underneath it's like a different color, I guess. Oh no. These won't really show up well, but there you go. Yep. How's this looking? I'm actually pretty proud of this one. Being honest, it's like, that's pretty good. Alright. I think the darker makes it look like a shadow, like a mustache or a goatee kind of things. Maybe I'll change that. I could change it to be this hoop color down here instead. But then make this maybe lighter. Or I can delete it. That's always an option too. Try to get rid of that line there. Okay, there we go. People's derp. Yes. It's actually really easy to make them not derp. Bop. 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 Some of these are harder to actually change, so that's why I didn't do them. Okay. Yeah, we're doing. Might be able to do one more after Rayman, so let's see where we go. Okay. Oof. Because obviously, again, I could just do Rayman and then change it. What are the other characters in Rayman? You got the blue guy and little guys. Oh yeah, I got the axe girl, the little blue nose big guys. That's closest. Let's see. What are we gonna go with? Oops. Tried saving the website instead of the flash. Please save. Okay. What we're thinking? Might go with the long nose guys. That's interesting. Not the frog guy, but maybe something else. Okay. So get a big nose. And then their whole face is on that. So maybe I'll just add like the eyes on top like this. And then hop. And then yeah, something like that maybe. And then that'll be the head back there. It's gonna be some big eyelashes. Let's see. But the other ones, like the other characters, actually have bodies seem to be connected. Is that right? Is only Rayman the only one who has the disconnected parts? Or like his limbs are part? Seems like it. Oh, definitely with the rabbits. And the axe girl. She has limbs. So that's something. I guess we'll just do that then. Already have arms, I guess. Maybe to get some weird circles on there too. Let's see. How wiggly are their arms? I could do like a kind of a sleeve thing as she has sleeves going out. Something like that, maybe. Can't see the other legs, but they got the womp legs there. Let's make that thinner. Hair. I don't know where this is going. Let's see. Bomberman. Okay. Use more dots here and there, and then we got toes, I guess. I don't know how to do tail. I could just do like a big tail instead. Do something like that. And then floating eyebrows. I don't know. There's no room really for hair. It's probably not gonna do it. I don't know what this monster is, but there we go. Okay. It's more interesting than just seeing like Rayman, but then you just add like different hairs and colors onto it now. When you're trying to like actually experiment with it and going like, well, maybe if they did want to like guest star or whatever on this cartoon and be like, oh, maybe this would be something that would work, you know. That's like the whole plan of this, is to make it so that they can organically join in without them being like, oh, are you the next Powerpuff Girl? It's like, no. I don't have any things like that. Okay. So that is still my pet peeve of it. But those videos, I'm sure like I'm being really harsh on it, or like the next time you watch one of those, you'd be like looking for that and go, you just took one of the main characters, and then instead of being like you're like, if you're an adult and then like you do like Gravity Falls again, would you choose one of the kids and then swap the hair out? So I'm just saying, like, well, wouldn't they look something cooler? Like this. You wouldn't have done this before. Who knows what this is, but there you go. Hitron, I'm just considering making Rayman animations. Oh no, I just looked at it. It seems like the other characters have arms. Well, unless I make just Rayman in a void, then maybe. Let's see. Next one was Bomberman. I feel like that's in the same vein that they don't have limbs, maybe? Let's see. Did I miss anyone? I think I did actually pretty good. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. Cast photo. Show me other characters. Don't show me Bomberman. Oh, they look like the Katamari crew. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. I just found like arms are for back up on the arms. I always feel like they get with the monkey tail thing, where it's like you can't really do something the same arc exactly. It's always gonna bend in a weird place. Okay. Do all the Bombermans and women? They all got the circle around, like they're wearing like a big mask thing on their head. Okay. Let's see. The heads are more rectangular in shape. Let me get a color that's visible. There you go. Womp womp. Something like that. They don't have hair, but maybe the one with the woman girl one. What am I saying? That one has like a heart antenna. That's interesting. So you can learn so much by doing this. Oh boy. And enough. No one has any other ideas. I don't know. Maybe it could be like a muffin. I don't know. They're gonna be like weird key mark S things. There you go. How do I show their eyes are? Pills. Bop, bop. And then they don't have mouths. So there you go. Done. Still got the water balloon. I don't know what kind of shape you can call this for the bodies. But they're always like thin at the neck and then this circle at the bottom. Let's see. Hello. What do we got? I mean, you still have arms. Maybe it could be like holding a bomb or something. And they're like, oh no. If it's big hands, what does the bomb look like? Like that. And then it's got that. Maybe she's like surprised that it's on fire. What am I doing? No, does that have any shiny? No, it doesn't. It's got this. Okay. I want to add a shiny. That's a shiny. Belt. Obviously, if all the characters, you know, look the same, then it's like, it's okay, but it seems like not every cartoon would have the exact same body proportions for every single character. There's obviously like the pony, like main 6, all of them could have had different shapes, but I think for Flash and for making them actually getting the cartoon done, they wanted to just keep it the same base, and then it can reuse the same assets for multiple characters for like the street ponies and background ponies. For back then, it's just like, oh, let's just use the same base that they had. Let's see. So this would be this color, and then what else? Everything else is a suit. Okay. What kind of colors would go good? Maybe she's yellow. Let's go with that, maybe? Does that even work well? No. Maybe these parts are yellow. That's right. And then the middle would be white. And then the limbs, or the appendages, would be different. Let's make this a little bit brown, maybe, to be this shirt. To be your work uniform. Maybe to be this color. Let's see. And this works pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, comics.
20 minutes.
I think that'd be pretty interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I'll exactly read it, but I'll definitely give it a look. Like with Pony Life too. I'll give it a look. Let's see here. Would the rest of it be brown? Maybe? I don't know. But I could definitely make the muffin color. There you go. Making, got a whole bunch of OCs you can use now. Blue, dark. That's how colors work. Like I want this particular color, it's just like I need blue and then make it dark. Need yellow and up. Should this be lighter here? I like to like use full screen, so that's why I keep going back and forth. But I can't use tools in full screen, so that's the issue. That works pretty well. I think so. What is the... Yeah, that works. Okay. Looks nice. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Answer questions. Yes. I can do it during toaster time, which is in 5 minutes. I'm doing great. I know at the beginning of this I was very unsure if this would work. You guys are great. Was there anything else? Any other things that I missed? Or if you want us to add any more? Yeah, I just came up with a couple of them. Let's see. Otherwise, I think we'll be good then. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I did. Maybe I did, but then didn't see it. That could happen. I actually have a pet. It's a little dwarf frog right now. Yeah. I'm allergic to like pet hair, so like I get really sneezy whenever I pet a cat. So kind of narrows it down to like what kind of pets I can have. But reptiles are really cool. So yeah, it's a little tiny frog. But charming would be easy. Let's do it. Whatever. Let's do it. Oh yeah. How do you... Has to be Derpy, but then Butch Harmon. Okay. Let's see. Nope, I got Butch Harmon. There you are. What if I just draw Derpy as Butch Harmon? Yeah. 6 hat and 2 awesome.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I think that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Let's draw Derpy as Butch Harmon. So we got the big chin.
Okay. Wow.
There you go.
Yeah,
Just looking at the reference
really
form.
Funny that it was like within 10 minutes after that.
Let's see.
And I look back at my records and I'm like, this is within 10 minutes. I know
There
it takes.
go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. It's got the Timmy hair already. It's perfect. All right.
Oh, yeah. I noticed. I know.
Let's see. Here is this kind of works.
Yeah.
Actually, let's make the eyes. Let's make it full eyes here.
Yeah, I get that.
Let's make
I
it
personally, yeah.
derp
So it's
there. There you go. It's got really feminine giant eyebrows. There you go. Yeah. Let's see. Shiny teeth and meat. There you go. I'll just do that as we're running out of time.
Sure. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we'll just have like the... Yeah. There you go. He's got a body. We did it. He's got the hair. There you go. I never just like stare at them like later. It's just like they're always like in the moment. So like every like stepping back to it is like, oh yeah, I made this. Okay. Use previous colors onto here, and then we'll color it in. Bop 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 bop. Just a little bit there. But oh, I'm sorry, Butch. Oh no. Apparently, Butch Harmon is a golf player, so I found out earlier. Let's get that. There we go. Womp 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 womp. I don't know. There you go. Does that work? That's pretty good. Obviously it's not, but maybe we can make the eyebrows darker or something. There you go. Yeah, that's what it needed. There you go. There you go. Oh, it needs like the extra highlights or something just to make it like true Fairly Odd Parents style, which obviously does not have secondary lighting on any of it or shading. But it's like, well, of course he drew it, which means it must be in Fairly Odd Parents style, right? And I'm not a director, so I can't, say that anything. I can't criticize it because I'm not a animation insider. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. He's the true cartoonist extraordinaire. Alright. How we doing? Sorry, it's actually picked Cardo. Well, how would you spell it? I think it's P-I-T. Is it? Maybe. No, you're right. Okay. I got it wrong. P-I-C-A-R-T-O. Did you get it? Yeah, T-O. There you go. It's not a D. Okay. Let's review what we made. Because we made about 10 drawings. In no particular, sense of accomplishment. So this is our warm-up, I guess, with good Dragon Ball style. This was before I decided to use references. Here we go. This is Ghibli. I think I looked up the, what is it? Ponyo. See? That one. With that kind of face where it's kind of like this mushy, big face there. Yeah, and that kind of led into like, oh, well, maybe it's Animal Crossing kind of thing. They would say a Diamond Tiara. So I was like, well, what if Derpy was Diamond Tiara, like designed it to be an alternate universe maybe version? This one worked out pretty well. I thought of the motion first, so that really helped. Because most of these are not really, I just make them like base, like happy face. And this one I was like, let me make something cooler out of it. With the little stripes and everything. This is Animal Crossing. Worked out pretty well. I think the proportions are pretty good and spot on. Probably want to figure out some of the better minute details into here, some in there. I think it actually kind of works. All things considered, all this. Derpy's telling you about the great fish she got. Something bad happened here, but I think I mixed up on the layers, but this is 16-bit. So it was trying to make like a top-down, kind of like Pokemon original version. Kind of like those sprites where they're, you can imagine like everything's kind of at a top angle. So like all their face will be weird and distorted as you go along. So like the perspective, it kind of goes to like a point kind of a thing. And it kind of goes in. So that's where I was going with that. Adventure Time. This is where I got a little bit prickly about the why with those kind of YouTubers who are like, I'm gonna, the artist YouTubers are like, I'm gonna make my OC in 20 different cartoon styles. I've seen like way long ago. I haven't seen one recently just because it annoys me so much about that they would take like the main characters and then put the OC hair on top rather than, well, what if we added your OC but they existed in this universe but they weren't the main character? Or what if they were a different race, or because they're a different race, what would they have to look like to still be part of it? Or still look like synergy with the rest of the show. So, made it. Thank you. Welcome. I'm doing a review of what I've done. So, this is the Sonic Derpy. This one I worked out pretty well. Yeah, it's like making a little OC or something out of it. It's really fun. Yeah, I think the head shape works pretty good, especially the hair. That works really well. Even like unintentional, I'm pointing at it, unintentional like shading at the top, or like instead of coloring it to the line here, it actually creates this white line that makes like highlight shadows. Can't really have a highlight shadow, just more like a highlight. If I want to do this again, I probably want to figure out the mouth shape. Because obviously she has like a snout, so I'm trying to figure out like how to recontextualize that, and that makes it more interesting. I came up with this idea, really just like a couple minutes or a little bit longer, probably like in the morning today. So, but it's been a little challenging trying to figure out like what to do with these streams. Now that Pony Life has been delayed for a week, I had to like restructure everything. So I know like last week I said the last this stream was gonna be a little bit different with more making character design out of different words that you say. So I decided to push that back a little bit. So I restructured it. So we can talk about that later then. With this, got a request. Great. This is the Rayman, Derpy. So she's kind of like one of those lums, I think. Are the lums the little like firefly ones, or is it the big nose guy? But anyway, I made the big nose guy. With a little bit of weird warts and exaggerated eyelashes and eyebrows. A little tail. Can't figure out how to put the hair on. I mean, I could make like a little. Let's see. How would this look? A little hair at the back, I guess. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if that looks good. But yeah. Instead of making it Rayman with a different hair, it's like, I make something, a secondary character, and try to make that into something else. So we also learned that Rayman seems to be the only one that doesn't have arms. So, okay, I get you. This is Bomberman Derpy, and this is Bomberman Derpy. I think the outline could be changed, but most of that, yeah. I mean, it's basically, I didn't really look too far to see if there's different barmen or like different characters in barman rather than just the ones I've seen. I don't know. Who has this thing style? Oh, what, the Rayman? Definitely. It's French, right? Yeah, French always has weird designs. His art worked out. Worked out all right. I don't know. I feel like it kind of falls back into the trap that I was thinking about, that I get annoyed about. That it's just like, oh, it's Barman with a different color. You recolored the main character. Wow. And then we ended with Butch Hartman. Yeah. Ubisoft was French. Okay. Oh, they're over the world now. But yeah, we got a Butch with his shiny teeth and his delicious body there. He's doing a little dance, and he's like, "Watch my shows." I don't know. They even did a little bit of small highlights there. And that's about it. All right. Well, that was happening. Yeah, this is happening. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I feel like when I don't have those time pressures of trying to make the six characters, it felt like I had to like make something in 15 minutes. This is like, I don't know, I'm just making how many drawings? Who knows? As many as I can in like 50 minutes instead. Oh boy. I'll go to Twitter time if there's any more questions like that. I'll get them. But for right now, thanks for watching, and see you on Thursday when we do something that I'll probably just explain a little bit. So thank you. Welcome back. Oh yeah, I still got that. I can slowly flip through these, I guess. Let's see. I'll still be here for like maybe like 10 or 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm definitely hungry, so probably want to get dinner in a bit. But let's see. I think the pressing thing right now is how am I gonna set up the next couple of streams. Because I believe last time we said that Pony Life was the 15th or something. Or at least a week earlier than I expected. Yeah, we expected it to be like around this week. But now it's the 21st. So, what are we going to do for the 16th and 18th now? So, never you mind, but I'm going to have to like figure out like how to make a whole another week out of this. How to make another week of streams. Interesting. So, my original idea for this one was to have it being more of an adjective. My first idea was to have like comments say like adjective, nouns, and descriptive things, and then I would draw a character out of that. But then I realized that that's a bit complicated to have like ask you like 3 different categories and make one character out of it. So, I had the idea of simplifying it into just like maybe an adjective. So just getting descriptive words and then trying to make a character out of that. So we can do that for next time. And then I have some filler ones maybe for next week. Which would be, again, the 16th and 18th. Which will be, I'm thinking like Bob Ross something maybe. And then I could show off the Derpy movie. Or at least the something in Blender or whatever I'm animating. Whatever I get to. So that's what I'm thinking with that. So some kind of weird character design thing, Bob Ross, and then Derpy movie, and then Pony Life will be on the 21st, and then we can work on Pony Life character for however long that'll take. So that's what I got so far as a schedule. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I got delayed. What if we don't want? Know what to do, you know what to do. More upside down Bob Ross. You never know. Ooh. Idea is to have Bob Ross's video be upside down. I don't know if that's possible. And then I draw it right side up. I don't know. There's more possibilities with stuff like that. But yeah, that's the plan I got for right now. Other questions were, how do I set up my stream? I mean, it's a fairly complicated kind of question. Yeah, Mirror Bob Ross or something. It just sounds like a Street Fighter or something. Like, I don't know, some kind of fighting game like Mirror Bob Ross, you know. Just thinking about like showing up. Play reverse. Wait a minute, reverse. Like, it starts like at the end of it, and you have to like draw it as fast as you can. Like as he like removes things, you have to like draw it. Oh no, that'd be horrible. Yeah, like his mountains will like slowly disappear, and you like have to draw it before he goes away. I don't even know if that's possible with YouTube. Can you watch a video backwards on YouTube? I know you can like slow it down. I don't know if there's a reverse speed button. Like definitely like download one and then see if there's more options with that. I know like in Premiere you can do that maybe. But yeah, something like that. Yeah, there's so many more possibilities with that. No, you think maybe? Who knows? Well, alrighty then. Or maybe you guys are just, I'm looking at your chat slower. You replay slower. Okay. Yeah. If that comes to it, then I'll figure out the technical details so you don't have to. But yeah, something with that. Yeah. The only problem is I think if it's too saturated to keep doing Bob Ross as a filler, pretty much for me. But I think it'd be fun. Do Bob in 1.5 speed. Then the stream will be over in like 10 minutes. Well, I wouldn't want that. Or at least like 15 minutes, you know. But I think going slower is better, especially as I learned today to take a breath before trying to make these more complicated with the drawings. It was fun. Okay. Yeah, because I'm making it more chaotic than his calm demeanor. Okay. So I'll do that. Alrighty then. The other question was the stream, and it's so technical, and it literally take me like several years to like set up this particular stream setup. That to just explain it would just be, you know, kind of skip over that much time. So, I think you just have to. If the question is how do you set it up, like in general, there's a whole bunch of different websites and different apps. For me, I'm using Streamlabs OBS. OBS, Open Broadcast System, is the one that I'm using. I've used XSplit, but I feel like the performance just on the app itself was really slow and like not really too precise. But the Streamlabs is much more the opposite, I guess. It just works really well, and it has more features that I feel like are much more useful for me. But yeah, it takes a while to set things up, especially just like getting it to like even connect to like YouTube or Twitch or whatever is like it's a bit of a lengthy process to like figure out like just how many steps and hurdles to go. Like, oh yeah, I gotta make this, get this code and make sure that the codes are exact, and then make sure all these other like bit rates and frame rates and screen size and home, so many things. XSplit is bad, yeah. OBS is pretty good. The Streamlabs is like a spin-off of OBS with Streamlabs. It's still in beta, but it seems to be performing just, pretty smooth. It's pretty much like butter. I'm able to like nudge things pretty easy, move things around on a nice grid. But yeah, they make it really easy. I mean, to figure it out, but with all the back end stuff. But it does take a little bit of like some knowledge, I think, some background knowledge of just general FPS. What does that mean? Aspect ratio. What does that mean? Knowing bit rates and audio codecs. Like you have to be like you don't have to be, but it seems to be very good to like know what those mean, just so you can figure things out and move around streaming, as well as just feeling like you're a technical engineer that's like, oh, I have this microphone, set up, and it's an entity, as well as just figuring things out. So I'm using different scenes to go in between like the starting screen and then the main screen, and then now this end screen. So that each scene has their own set of elements. So I'm not, able to just switch between them without manually going in and going, I gotta move, this certain thing, and I'll turn it on and replace it. It's just like scenes make it way easier to be able to do that. Whoop. Ooh. There you go. But yeah, just having some general knowledge is good. I would think. I did have to look up a bunch of YouTube videos to figure out like tutorials. Just because it is fairly complicated, at least just to get it started. Because once you kind of like set up the primary ingest server, then it's like, okay. Once that's kind of like taken care of, then you don't have to think about it the next time. But yeah, it's like the first time is just really confusing, just because it gets so many options and don't know what you're doing. Take care then, sir. But thank you. But yeah, it makes it easy, but it's also complex when you don't really know much of like primary ingest server. What does that mean? Let me see if I can find my settings. Yeah, because I can show you this, and it's like this whole thing here of like, what even is any of this? What can I even show? I don't know. Don't change these. Output. Where is this going? So my base camera's resolution is 1080, as well as my camera is 1080. But it's like, what even is a downscale filter? Is this bicubic FPS style? I'm at 30 FPS. So a lot of this stuff, yeah, you wanna figure it out. See if there's any more settings I can show you, but I think that's about it. Then once you get that kind of going, then it's the fun part of setting it up. Like I said, I have all these different elements that are part of each scene, and then I can swap between them. Like if I wanted to, I could just go back to the starting screen and go, whoop, now we're gonna start again, and go back here. So makes it real easy to do that. But otherwise, yeah, just setting everything up is really easy. I think it's about it just for the general of that. Is there any more questions? Any more things, like more specific things you're looking for? Otherwise, yeah. If you guys are still here, I don't know. Any other general questions? We can go for maybe a couple more minutes. Otherwise, then we can call it off. And then I'll see you on couple days. There you go. That's pretty good. Yeah, my original idea for like the stream was could be like the descriptive ones, and then like, ooh, draw a character that's hairy, and it's like, ooh, hairy, and then I would draw something. Then we have to meet and figure out how to draw it. And then my idea was also to draw a whole bunch of these, like draw a whole bunch of characters like that, like the 10 we made today, and then the next stream take one of these and then make them like this would be like the first sketch, and then the next time would be take one of these, like the hairy one, and then draw them a little bit cleaner, you know, a little bit less chaotically drawn. So I guess we could still do that, but now if I'm gonna have next week be quote filler, then we probably won't be doing that. Or at least not the second part. That's what I was thinking. Otherwise, we could just, yeah, on Thursday we'll probably just figure out the first part of just drawing a whole bunch of random pictures, like kind of like this, but without the derpy, without the derpy deem carrying it through, kind of thing. Where it'll just be descriptive stuff. Like, can you draw a hairy thing? And I would have to figure out, like, what kind of creature am I gonna draw or something. Or human, who knows? But without the restriction of it being derpy and theme. So, this was fun to, like, do the, I don't know how many characters they do, but X amount of characters in different cartoon styles. That's what I wanted this one to be. Oh, it's so good. That's my favorite. Yeah, it just turned out so well. That's awesome. Otherwise, I'll leave with that. Leave with this. Have fun sleeping. I don't know. But I think that'll be it then. No more questions? Thank you. Thank you for your questions, though. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, yeah, it just shows that I'm just in a basement alone. Without you guys talking to me. Will I be releasing them? I don't know. I wasn't planning on to, just because of the chaotic nature of restructuring everything really quick. I guess I could, but I just don't like. I don't want to put these on DeviantArt, really. No, I post my other stuff on there, but it's just like I feel like these are so low quality that's like I want to rather do like with the original thing of like having a more cleaned up version, and then spending the whole stream figuring out that one character to make it look good. bin whatever this is. Otherwise, I had to like put like you know all of them into one picture, or we had to then spam people with 10 different pictures of this. And it's just like some of these didn't quite turn out. So again, I want to like go back to some of them because I messed up on a couple of them. So that's why. If you guys want this as a profile picture, go ahead, screenshot that. Boop, there you go. But otherwise, yeah, I'll be going then. So take care, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. I've been doing good. It's been really stressful figuring things out, as well as having a very long meeting. Pretty much like the whole afternoon was doing that Midnight Mayor's read through, which I didn't even have to read through it. I just sat there. But it was still like just stressful of like being in a social situation, which I'm not too good at. If you guys can tell, I'm not good at social mingling. So this works well. And I could talk to people way further away than I probably would. So anyway, yeah, stay safe, guys. Okay. See you Thursday. Bye bye.